What's up, guys? So it's Mario, and Spencer's right here. She's going to help us with the writing. If you're watching this video, it's because you want to grow your business and you're just getting started. All right, so we have a couple tips that we want you to implement and start, maybe see what you can dig up. And in response, we want you to send us a video response. Send us a video response, okay? It could be through Telegram, whatever. You'll have a little more of a clear vision of what we're kind of looking for after we finish up. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We're going over two things in this call today. We're going to go digging our why. All right, so we're going to dig up our why, and I'm going to show why it's important with this book right here by Simon Sinek. Start with Why. Super powerful book. I highly, 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 highly recommend that you guys get started with this book as soon as possible. All right, and then we're going to go into committing to be a distributor. All right, and so Herbalife, we've gone through some amazing changes, and there's a preferred membership, which is someone that loves the products, wants to receive a discount, and continue to work on their results. A distributor, that is someone who's looking to grow their business, make extra income, and start to impact the lives of others, including their own. And so what we've decided is that for those of you really wanting to take a distributorship seriously, that we have 5 agreements that you're going to be making. And if you're not ready to make those agreements, it's no problem. All right, we have confidence in you. Otherwise, we wouldn't have shared this video with you. But when you're ready to make those 5 agreements, that's when it's going to be appropriate for you to become a distributor. All right, so it's going to help your business. It's going to help our business. It's going to allow us to be better coaches to you. It's going to allow you to be amazing and receiving clients, and we only want to teach you, and we only want to guide you in what you're ready for. And we don't want to assume that you're ready to take on growing a large business if that's not what you're interested in. After that, like I mentioned, once we kind of go through this, we're going to see a little bit of, we just ask that you send us a video response, all right, or audio response, or maybe just give us a call so that we could go through it and we can decide where it is that we want to start. All right, so here we go. First, digging into our why. All right, so I'm going to ask Spence to draw 3 little circles, okay, one inside the other like a target. So it's going to look something like this, big. So we're going to go big circles here. All right. So she's driving. She's drawing it, and if you can label it, that's why. Okay. No problem. If you need to make it bigger, just the eraser's over there. You got it? Okay, cool. So she's going to be doing that. What she's writing in there is what, okay?
Oh, I see.
That is how, and the center being why, okay? And so this is called the golden circle. And I'm just going to read what he says because it's just easier that way. His words are better than mine. All right, so it all starts from inside out. It all starts with why. Before we can explore its applications, let's first define the terms, starting with the outside circle and moving inward. What? Every single company and organization on the planet knows what they do. This is true no matter how big or small, no matter the industry. Everyone is easily able to describe the products or services a company sells or the job function they have within that system. What's are very easy to identify. Right, so what is our Herbalife nutrition? It's our products, it's our nutrition plans, it's our coaching. That is what we do. Right? How? Some companies and people know how they do what they do. All right, so whether you call them differentiating value proposition, propriety process, or unique selling proposition, hows are often given to explain how something is different or better, not as obvious as what's. Many think that these are differentiating or motivating factors in the decision. It would be false to assume that's all that's required. There's one more detail. All right, so our how do we do it? All right, so this is how we're reaching out to people, how we're coaching people. Are we wearing our button? I don't even have my button on, but I got branded. I'm branded right now, right? How are you following up with someone? How is through their fit camps, through nutrition clubs, through our weight loss challenges. So that is how we do what we do, right? So how do we sell our products and how do we move what we sell is through any of these methods of operation, all right? So here's the important part, why. And you can see that's why it's in the center. Very few people or companies are clearly articulate why they do what they do. When I say why, I don't mean to make money. That's a result. By why, I mean what is your purpose, cause, or belief? Can you write that down? Purpose, cause, or belief. Why does your company exist? All right. And of course, Herbalife exists for a reason, but why are you a representative, an ambassador of Herbalife Nutrition? Why do you get out of bed every morning? What is driving you to work? And why should anyone care? Right? Everyone has their own things going on. Why should they care? When most organizations or people think, act, or communicate, they do so from outside in, from what to why, and for good reason. They go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. We say what we do. We sometimes say how we do it, but we rarely say why we do what we do. But not the inspired companies, not the inspired leaders. Every single one of them, regardless of their size or their industry, thinks, acts, and communicates from the inside out. I use Apple Incorporated frequently as an example simply because they have a broad recognition and their products are easy to grasp and compare to others. What's more, Apple's success over time is not typical. Their ability to remain one of the most innovative companies year after year, combined with their uncanny ability to attract a cult-like following, makes them a great example to demonstrate many of the principles of the Golden Circle. I'll start with simple marketing example. If Apple were like most companies, a marketing message from them would move from the outside in of the Golden Circle. It would start with some statement of what the company does or makes, followed by how they think they are different or better than the competition, followed by some call to action. With that, the company would expect some behavior in return. In this case, a purchase. A marketing message from Apple, if they were like everyone else, might sound like this. We make great computers. They're designed beautifully, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Not very compelling, right? And have you seen that with Herbalife where people just post a product and it's like, this is what the product is. This is how I use it. You should buy it. All right. It's not very attractive and it doesn't really sell that many products. You may get an instinct buyer every now and then, but it's not going to be consistent over time and time again. All right. Everyone that's an Herbalife distributor has access to the same products. So the differentiating factor is you. What do you bring? All right. So now we're going to go ahead and use an example of them starting with why as their first expression. Okay. So here's Apple's marketing communication. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. And we happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? All right, so you can see that this time they started with the why and moved their way out and then used the call to action. It's completely different, all right? And that's why when you say it in that way, you're sharing more than selling, right? We're trying to share what and why we do something. And if people want to respond to it, that's what they do, all right? And so I think that's kind of what I wanted to go through for this. All right, so check out this book. It's absolutely amazing, starting with why. So that's where I want to start is, what's your why? Why are you wanting to be an Herbalife independent distributor? All right, what is your purpose? What is your cause? And what is your belief? All right, so for me, when I was introduced to Herbalife, it really changed my life. The nutrition gave me energy. I was in a terrible spot. I started to look better, feel better, and I had just really found myself within this company. And knowing that I was going through that, I know other people are in that same boat where they're lost. Their identity just isn't clear to them. They don't really have a purpose to wake up or a purpose to take care of themselves. And so that is my call to action. That is why I do Herbalife. Why I do the Herbalife business is because I've been in so many jobs where people are always trying to hold me down from my potential. They don't believe in me. They don't recognize me. They don't give me words of encouragement. They don't allow me to become the biggest person that I can and impact the most amount of people. Within Herbalife, it's not that way. People are lifting me up that have no benefit from what I do. All right. They don't benefit, they don't receive anything besides recognition of my success. And they don't even try to claim it. They just want me to pay them back with my own success. And that one day my story impacts someone that they know, and that in turn helps their success. All right, so I want Spence, if she's able to right now, maybe describe a little bit about her purpose of why Herbalife is so impactful and what really drives her to be an Herbalife distributor, right? And of course, why she wants to do this amazing opportunity.
Hey, you guys. So excited to share with you guys because to be honest, my why and for my business actually just hit me the beginning of the year. So let's start with why. And the reason I do Herbalife, similar to Mario, was before Herbalife, I just didn't feel healthy. I thought I was doing everything right, studying nutrition, but I just didn't feel, I knew that there was more. And I wanted more for myself, and that I knew life wasn't supposed to be a struggle. And so thanks to the nutrition, that completely transformed my body. And in turn, you know, as you grow, also your mind. But the nutrition completely changed my life. And knowing how great I feel now, being able to share that with other people is just such a huge blessing. And now taking that into my business, you know, I was searching for jobs, not like letting fear take control over me, not really knowing knowing I wanted, like I had a bigger purpose, but not knowing where I wanted to go and where that purpose was going to be at. And I was searching for jobs at the beginning of this year, and somebody asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I was just like, oh my gosh. Definitely not on another interview. I know that everything I've ever wanted, I've already received through Herbalife. Being time freedom, right? Getting to just really expand my knowledge and the opportunity to network with other people, like Mario mentioned, that really want you to succeed. And they're here to share their steps of success and what's worked and what hasn't. And you just don't find that in the outside world. But not only that, this company has really opened my eyes to the powerful woman that I can be. And it's really cool to find yourself, and together we're going to work with you guys to find your purpose, and how to really take that out into the world and inspire other people. For me, I love impacting women. So as you guys follow our journeys, you'll see how we get to do that, and we'll help you do that together.
All right, so we're going to put a few things on here. All right, so we're starting with why for you. All right, so we're going to have a couple areas of where your why is going to be coming from. So our first one's going to be your health, you know, because Herbalife is a part of our health, it's a part of our wealth, and it's a part of our future. So number one, why do you want to be healthy? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? Are you looking to be a change and an inspiration from what is normal inside of your family? All right. Are you looking to inspire your friends? Okay. So health, you want to know why you want to be healthy, or, you know, and not just, oh, I want to be healthy for my son, but why do you want to be healthy for your son? You know, so I could play with him, so I have energy. So, you know, well, why do you want energy? Because they're only young once, you know, so really ask yourself and dig deep. And, you know, in this video that you're sending us, this is one of the things that we want. And if it's not deep enough, we're going to help you dig a little bit deeper so you can truly connect to your why. All right. The second thing is your wealth. All right. Is your wealth. What kind of impact do you want on your income, on your lifestyle? Right. I know that for me, I was just kind of born with this entrepreneurial spirit. My dad, my grandfather were entrepreneurs. I went into school wanting to be in management, but I just didn't know where I was going to go. And I've always known that I wanted to have enough to be comfortable, but to be able to give more. All right. And so wealth for me means, financial freedom to where the money I have inside of the bank is accruing an interest that pays my bills for a living, my house bill, my traveling, all these things, and the money that I bring in monthly is extra money for me to have expendable income to do the things I want to do. All right. So wealth really just buys us time, right? It gives us time freedom. It gives us the ability to spend it with our loved ones. We've heard so many great stories of people not only retiring their parents, but also their husbands and their wives, allowing them to raise their children, be a present parent, right? Which is something that I want. I want to be a present father when that time comes in my life, and I want to be a present husband when that time comes in my life. So that way my relationships and everything can grow. I want a strong relationship with my God. Like I want relationships everywhere. And so for me, wealth buys time, and it allows me to impact the world more. All right. So what are a few things that you can see yourself having as far as wealth? Like, do you want to continue to work 9 to 5, which is great if that's for you, but so what can it be for you? All right. And the last one, I love how Spence tied this into where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where, what kind of car will you be driving? What kind of house will you be living in? Where will you be living? Start to develop that kind of forward thinking, because if you don't change what you're doing now, you're going to be the same person with the same problems. Nothing's going to change in 5 years. The only, you have that power to create what 5 years from now looks like. All right. And it starts today. So 5 years from now. So for me, I'll share my wife and my health. I want to be a healthy father and grandfather one day. I want to be able to be athletic into my late ages so that I can play with my children, my grandchildren, be a present father, be a coach, and just have the ability to own my health and not be limited by what my body's able to do. Wealth-wise, I want to provide an amazing opportunity for my family to grow up inside of a neighborhood where there's no trouble, to have the best schooling available so they can become professionals in whatever they want to do. I want to be able to give them freedom to take them on trips. I want to go on a 2-month honeymoon with Spencer. Like, that is my wealth goal. Like, I want to do that. I don't want to see Spencer working, when I could be spending time with her. I don't want to see my parents working when their years are less than mine. They're older than me. They're not old, but I want to be able to spend that time with them, and I want to buy that time with wealth. All right. I want my own home. I want my own backyard. I want to own the things that are in my life. I don't want to continue to rent and be someone that lives from here to here. I want something that I could call my own, and that's what the wealth means and gives to me. And eventually, my ultimate goal is to own my own school, where I can bring kids that would not have the opportunity otherwise to get great schooling, allow them to become professionals in life, and hopefully in the hope that once they become professionals, successful, that they give back into the academy so that we could sponsor and help kids grow educational-wise, sports-wise, nutrition-wise, and Herbalife is going to be my vehicle for that. Where I see myself in 5 years, I see myself with time freedom. I see myself traveling. I see myself and all of us growing in this company to a spot where money is no longer a problem. Like, I love how Forrest Gump says it. One less thing to worry about, right? Money is one less thing I want to worry about. The things I want to worry about is where I'm going to be spending the time with my kids. Where am I going to homeschool them today? All right. Are we going to read about the Wall of China? Or are we going to visit the Wall of China? right? How dope would that be? All right, so that's a little bit about my why and why I believe in this company, and not, not just for myself, but to impact the lives of others so that they can have that same opportunity, right? Everything that I do, I want for others, and that means more to me than anything. So that sounds good to you. Write it down. Your why should make you cry. It should make you emotional. Like, I'm feeling like very vulnerable, emotional right now. I'm trying to keep it together because I can clearly see what's going to happen in 5 years. All right. So we're done with this part of the training. Spence wants to add something.
So with your why, just let it flow. Like, I had trouble at first, but just keep listening to this video and maybe it's helpful. And Mario did a great job of casting a vision for you guys, and kind of like what it sounds like to pour out of your, literally like your heart and soul. And like Mario said, you will feel emotional, so welcome that feeling. And this, finding out this why for you is not only going to be extremely powerful for your business, but it's going to impact your life so greatly and really help with any like further relationships too.
Perfect. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and erase this now. I know it's like kind of backwards, but hopefully you guys can like comes out okay. Yeah, we don't know how to like write in a way that it would show, but hopefully it's communicated fine. All right. So next is our commitment to being a distributor. Right. So we have 5 things that we would like for you to commit to if you want to continue to be an Herbalife distributor, a part of this team, and also join our quick steps to success, all right, program. All right, it's our accelerated learning program, our accelerated business program. That's going to guide you daily on what to do, how to do it, and all you have to do is get that why and make these commitments. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you reach out to me to say yes, like I'm ready. So here's our first commitment. Number 1, take your products. All right. So as coaches, we have to always be on our products. And it's really true. Your clients and the people that you bring into Herbalife are going to take exactly what you take. They're going to do exactly what you do. All right. So if you're taking 1 shake a day, 1 vitamin here and there, and you're just hit or miss with your products, your clients will be the exact same way. All right. But if you are taking your products, working towards getting great results, new results every 30 days, all right, then you're going to be on the right route. And I know at times we may hit bumps in our life where expenses are tough. Just remain consistent and do your best to stay on at least your shake and tea. Get the energy, feed yourself. There's no way that you can beat a healthy meal for $1.50 a day. That's retail price. At the supervisor, it's like 26. So it's like less than like 80 cents for a healthy meal. All right. So it's not expensive. All right. It's an investment into your health and into your business. All right. Number 2, personal development. All right. So personal development is it's investing into your mind so that you can grow in areas that you are strong and areas that you are weak. All right. So this is where we get to grow into these amazing people that cast visions. All right. When I first started, I wasn't someone that could see 5 years ahead. I could maybe see what I was going to eat for breakfast in the morning. That was my shake. Okay. Like my vision wasn't there, but your personal development is going to start to give it to you. All right. The best way we can learn is through experiences of others. All right. It's a faster way than learning through our own experiences and our failures or our successes. And so personal development is also going to give you a very strong mind when things aren't going right. And it's always going to encourage you and stretch you to grow outside your comfort zone. So you can do audios, you can do reading, you can go to different personal development events. All these things are investments not only into your business, but into your life, right? So that you can live life as a more powerful person. And it's up to you to find the way that it works. For me, it's reading 1 chapter in my book every morning, listening to another book while I'm driving and making sure that I start my day with gratitude and a prayer. So personal development is huge, guys. And Spencer's favorite personal development is the Bible.
Yeah.
So the Bible is like the key for personal development. And you may not be a godly person, but a lot of the stuff is derived from this law of attraction, building energy. And so, we highly recommend you if you have any challenges, if you have any areas where you know you need to grow, as far as like talking with people, learning how to sell products. All right, we don't really sell, we share, but everyone always has this fear of like selling, which is really still what we do. All right, we retail a product. It can be relationships, it could be leadership. There's a lot of areas that you're going to experience in Herbalife that you're going to need to grow, and there's books and there's people that have gone through it, that have written it, shared it, so that we can learn from it as well. All right. So number 3 are no matter what. All right. So our no matter what's are basically, it's our school that for Herbalife. Okay. So here's the thing. What I've noticed is that when I don't go to an event, when I miss a training, when I'm just not present, I lose my fire. I lose my momentum and I lose my inspiration. All right. So our no matter what's that is basically our attendance in events and being the first to do it and being the first to volunteer when something comes up. All right. So here's a sample of what we have as our no matter what's. Number 1 of our no matter what. So let's put a little A. Right. That's going to be our trainings with you guys. All right. So Sundays and Wednesdays are no matter what. B. So that's going to be online. If you're in Fresno, we have our HOMs, all right, our Herbalife Opportunity Meetings Thursday night. And it may change as this video gets older, but our HOMs. All right, so we have our weekly trainings, which is working with you one-on-one. And HOM is where you still get to grow, but it's in a more broad spectrum. C, our Success Training Seminars, or STS. All right, these are monthly events that independent distributors host and invite people that are successful in the business to share what they're successful at. If they had a class that was called Success 101 in school, I would have taken it, but there was no such thing. This is Success 101 in Herbalife, all right? And if you're not willing to take the class, you're really not willing to get the job, right? It's just like school, just like life. If you had a degree, you had to go to school to get your degree so that you get your degree to get the job, all right? This is a school to get your degree to get to do well in your job, all right? We also have quarterly events called LDWs, Leadership Development Weekends. Those you have to qualify for, but if you're doing the work, if you're following the plan that we give you and you commit to it, you're going to have no problem. And our last one, the Herbalife Super Bowl Extravaganza. Oh my gosh, guys. So July, you got to mark your calendars and save up. It's going to be a flight involved. It's going to be a ticket, a hotel stay. But this event can supercharge your business to fast forward it a year. All right. So you could take a year to grow your business, or you can go to this one event and have your year compressed and fast forward so that you can grow faster towards your why. All right. Number 4. All right, is your daily method of operation. All right. So your daily method of operation, it also being called your DMOs, is your daily commitment to growing your business. All right. And those that are in our accelerated program are going to have a calendar and a weekly schedule that has this for you. All right. So the thinking's out of it. We are implementing it now. And we have seen amazing growth, almost 10 new clients in the first 5 days of the month. All right. It's absolutely insane what happens when you do something, you stick to it, and you're consistent. All right. And number 5, invite and be teachable. invite people all the time to do what you're doing. If it's not Herbalife, it doesn't have to be. Invite people to church, invite people to the grocery store, invite people to parties, invite people out with you. All right. Start to surround yourself with people, right? This is a people business. And I'm telling you, when they start to see your growth through your personal development, when they start to see your growth through your why, when they start to see how authentic you are as a person, they're going to be bought on you, and they are going to want to be you. All right. And how do we be us? You take your products, you do your personal development, you have your no matter what's. All right. You do your work. All right. We do our job. All right. This is our job. If you're not doing your daily method of operations, then what happens if you didn't do your daily tasks at work? You would get fired. All right. So being fired here means we're going to go ahead and ask you to switch into a preferred membership. All right. So this can be however you want it to be. Plug people into the fit camps, promote. We're going to give you guys the guide and exactly what we're doing. So don't worry. It's simple. It's easy. It's going to be a little bit out of your comfort zone, but we're going to be doing it right next to you. All right. And then be teachable. As in anything in life, you need to be teachable. We don't know it all. I don't know it all. That's why I continue to go through the events, to learn, to grow. That's why I continue to read, to learn, to grow, because I don't know it all. I'm grateful for the experience I have. I know that you're going to teach me something, all right? And I hope that together we can make these commitments to each other. We can be committed to our growth, committed to a healthier, happier lifestyle. We want to welcome you to Herbalife. And when you're ready, feel free to send us your video, and we'll give you your first steps to our accelerated business program. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. Have a great night or day or weekend. I don't know when you're watching this.
Love you guys. Bye. We can't wait to receive those videos.
So, I don't know how we're going to. You'll have our number if you're watching this video. It's going to be a private video on YouTube, so you have to have your email. All right, guys. So we'll talk to you soon.